What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Welcome back. Welcome back, YouTube. It's your boy JB, and we back again with another one, man. Actually, this might be my first time reacting to a video of the sort. This is a graffiti video, right? Produced by our boy Mario. Bay Area zone. I'm pretty sure bro's from the Bay Area. He got that, you know what I'm saying, about him. Bay Area zone. This is called Vandal Artistry. I don't know who this is about, but a little bit about me. I love art. My background is art, and this street art is what got me into loving art. A little bit more about me. I also love sports. Who would have known, right? Who would have known? But anyways, let's get to the money, man. Let's check this out. Vandal Artistry, underground Los Angeles documentary by our boy Mario. Let's go. Let's get to the money.
I'm scared, man. Y'all catch what y'all gotta have, man. So many graffiti, man. As long as they don't catch some toy shit, you know what I mean? Then I'm really gonna stop y'all guys. Like, what the f is y'all doing?
It's all about demeanor. Like here, people can like snuff you out and shit, or like just see what you're about. And if you interact kind of like a little bitch and shit, they will know that.
You'll be bodied in 6 seconds.
Hey, facts. That's what a lot of places. I mean, that's what a lot of places. This is dope. I wonder who this video is about. I see Mario's name up there. Shouts out to Mario, bro. I know when you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to the money.
And now one tap for the body in this section.
I guess we could hit that. You want to? For the break right here?
Right?
This one? What's up, man?
Chilling?
Yeah,
Spot.
we're looking for it.
What's up,
So
man?
chilling?
Big, man.
Vic?
Yeah, big.
Nice to meet you, bro.
What's up, man? What's up, man? Big. Mucho. Ready. Right.
Yeah, we just-
Some good shit or what?
Yeah, we just scoping it out, see what we
The
got.
only reason I came at you guys like this, 'cause I live right there, dog.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, I've been fucking getting at anybody trying to steal cars, big things.
Nah,
Nah, it's cool, dog.
like, you know the spot.
Yeah,
Obviously.
ain't nobody tripping here, dog. As long as it's like a spot, you know what I mean? Just the hood out, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
other than that, ain't nobody gonna trip, dog. Y'all catch your spots, dog, you know what I mean? Just don't do it on that side.
About that brick wall right there.
Look,
I guess bust.
I'm gonna tell you.
I guess
all
bust.
of this gets fucked tomorrow.
He knows it.
Nice too. I mean, it looks nice.
How about that trash can?
Yeah,
In the morning, at 6 o'clock in the morning, it's gonna get bucked. Yeah, like shit like that.
My homie knows.
Shit.
Bro's a real one. Shouts out Vic, random OG.
So they're gonna buff it, dog. If you don't see tagging on it, that means it's gonna get buffed right away. So this is the best one right here. Who'll be catching the best one?
This one right here?
See, I like homies like that. That's right, my boy. Yeah, at least you admit.
Right here, that's my homie right there.
At least you admit. Other people be like, nah, I'm the best one. That's
Alright, for that full set, that shit gonna get buffed. I personally don't even care.
Man, I've been out the game so freaking long, bro. I have no idea who these people are. And you know what? Even when I was in the game, I was literally just in it to have fun. Shouts out my city, man. Shouts out my city. It was fun times.
Come on, bro. This fool.
I was always drawing with my friends in high school, just like little black book sessions, just drawing anything I could. And it wasn't even a skull, it would be like some random goofy ass shit. And then I would just always draw, so I got comfortable with drawing. And then eventually I started to just paint on a wall. And then some reason I just did a skull, and then it was just pretty much super simplified. Like it looked like just a simple version of what I'm doing now. But now that I've done it so many times, I kind of like developed what I wanted to progress in it. And
Do you consider yourself like a writer, or
pretty much, yeah, I do. Yeah, I mean, I'm out there in the streets just like any other writer, finding my own spots and, looking for things to paint on as like other writers are too. Like, I'm always like looking for the next spot to hit.
Bro, just walking around with that freaking steel cold can in your hand is a different feeling. That's a different feeling right there, bro. Hey, shouts out to him. And you know what? I guess that's kind of a debate, right? is what he doing actually considered writing? And as again, more of the artistry type, at least I like to consider myself more as the artistry type. I like to think there's like 2, maybe 3 types of graffiti artists, right? There's like the artistry type where they try to like take the gallery avenue and like make money off of it. And then there's like the type that like destroys. And of course there's that sweet in between. And I think that's that third, that sweet in between where there's a nice balance of both. I think every writer starts off with a nice balance of both. Even when you're making big bucks, bro, you want to keep that thrill. You're probably gonna keep going out there and hitting trains and walls, walking down LA night at night. Like, back to walking down the street at night like this. Times have really changed, bro. Like, just the thought of walking down LA or Oakland. Oakland's kind of been a madhouse for a while, but LA and Oakland, like, it's kind of loco. Like, think about it. You're just walking down the street. Nobody cares. Cops don't care. You're painting big ass bombs, bro. Just bombs, throws, characters, faces. Nobody bad tonight. It's like Gotham City, man. I love it. I love it, man. And I miss the gold rush. I ain't gonna lie. I miss the good times. Let's get back to the money, man.
It's like trash cans are so easy. They're just they're everywhere.
Nobody cares about trash.
Nobody cares about the trash or the trash dumpsters or it's just a piece of garbage, bro.
Yeah.
It's something that just goes hand in hand. Like if you see it from this angle, it's this one and me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like different texture of what we did right now.
Yeah.
But it's there. Hopefully people appreciate it.
Welcome to the trap house.
So how many Lazaro? He runs the spot, man.
What's up, bro? Nice to meet you, man. Sick spot, man. We in the design district? Where are we at?
This is pretty much just downtown. It's like all like
Just downtown?
here.
Yeah.
And we're not too far from like Piñata districts that way. Boyle Heights is that way. South Central, and then the rest is just downtown.
And like, what is this you guys got here? Is this like a co-op? Like everybody just
Pretty
together?
much a co-op. It's like about 6 different artists all like kind of pulling in to get the rent together. And then everybody gets a partition and everybody kind of does their own thing. We have like a oil painter, Hector that runs the magazine. I got 2 graphic designers in that corner, another painter in this corner, and then Josie in the other smaller room.
Sick, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. What's it like being like an artist out here in LA?
Tough, man. To say the least. It feels like everybody has like 5 or 6 different side hustles just to make ends meet. And then you do the art for fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody finds a way. We're all out here doing it, Yeah, we're the magazine.
Bro, it's a real grind. Being an artist is a grind, bro. And, I hate to even take it there, but I loved going out there and painting walls, the thrill, the rush, but there was no money in it like that. At least at the time, I couldn't see a future in money in it like that. But I mean, now times have changed, maybe, but I took a different route, and I decided to go more towards a commercial route. Yeah, man, we'll get more into my story later on, but yeah, I took more of a commercial route, man. Y'all go check out my books on Amazon, man. Yeah, ABCs for hip hop babies, baby. Hey, you did coloring books. Anyways, let's get back to the money, man. It's hard. 5-6 hustles is real. When I was out there doing the shows, you know, I was selling shirts, stickers, canvases, bro. I can give y'all the breakdown one day, man. If y'all really want, y'all gotta let me know. I give y'all the breakdown of how to make some money as an artist. But it's a hustle. It's a grind. Man, shouts out to Lazardus for running that, bro, because that's tough. That's tough selling right there. All right, let's see what we got going, man. Let's finish it up, man.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
What do you guys like mostly like focus on? What would you call like your style is?
I think counterculture, just art, activism, and community through art. We have this project going on right here. I can show you guys. We're doing a collab zine with CK's show. And it's the first time that people are drawing on his photos. He just collected all these photos that have been drawn on by different artists from LA. So Hopes drew on these.
I was gonna say, is that real?
Yeah.
Actual Hopes?
Yeah.
That's sick.
El Clasico tattoo. The Saucy Boy 6'9".
Dope.
Before it was like all online. Then we started doing like single page prints. People like those. Then it became 2 pages. Then it became a magazine.
You guys do like subscription based?
Yeah. We have like 140 subscribers.
Wow, that's great.
Which is like, we started subscriptions less than a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been going like really good. And that's from like in person, doing anarchist book fairs, and yeah, like zine fests.
Bro, I'm gonna find these people. I'm gonna subscribe. That's sick, bro. Shouts out to that small co-op, man. I hope it's not too expensive. If it's not, I'm gonna subscribe. They got a subscriber. That's dope.
Much, and just people rocking with it. Like, yeah, dude, like straight up.
What's it like painting in LA compared to anywhere else? Like, what's it like out here?
It's got its places, you know, like where it's more hood, more sketchier, more high alert than others. But overall, like, I feel like it's a good place to fucking paint.
Which wall you guys gonna hit?
Looking for the best music for your videos? Then you should check out Artlist.
Which wall you guys gonna hit?
Soul of time, let the mind to a rap, assemble the back, show you what we do to a rap. Yeah, spin them around, you know it's a rap. Recognize the bar steady on the rise, turn on the side when I multiply the pies. Reaching for the prize, sweating, wishing my demise. Told them when I rock, it's always hood, niggas smile. Kill you with the zen, fire rain on the dent. Refill represents, right stand, right stand. Spread slugs on the strength, you can now go to left. The underground champ, motherfucker. In the last 5 years, I've been the most consistent head over the lids, I'm on the road distance. Fuck boys.
How would you consider it, like painting out here compared to the Bay?
I mean, the Bay's hella chill. I like it, like, you know, sometimes shit comes up, especially like in the Tenderloin or on Mission, but over here it's more kind of like, fuck, you gotta be fucking on your toes, and it's kind of exhilarating having to see a lot of shit come up almost on every spot. Sometimes it's kind of, you know, mellow like right now, but shit can go sour or shit can pop off on a different direction outside of graffiti.
Yeah, over here's the studio slash like the screen printing, the merchant shit. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess, and it kind of always is, because if I'm not printing, I'm painting. So it's like a little bit of everything. Bunch of boxes, shirts, merch, some of my paintings.
So do you mostly just do paintings, or do you do clothes, or what?
Everything. Yeah, just yeah, whatever's paying the bills that month, you know?
Do you write too, Pooh?
Nah, I don't write. I didn't go to school for this shit or anything, so a lot of it is just like finding different ways to like turn your art into jale and fucking make it through another month, another year, you know?
What's your inspiration behind your art?
Pretty much like both my culture and heritage. I'm Mexican from Baja California, and being born and raised in the Coachella Valley. And then,
Hey, I think he writes, bro. His shit's trippy. And it's sick, bro. And I know these guys. I don't know these guys personally, but I know guys like them, and you know, some of the coolest painters out there, bro, were super duper chill, bro, like this guy is, and they destroyed things. Like y'all would know them if I said their names out loud. Let's get to the money, man.
this is too all just images of the desert. So it's kind of taking a lot of that like Chicano imagery and kind of incorporating it into like my art, my world, and my vision.
What gives you the passion to keep going and doing your thing, right?
I took 2 years off of art from the time I was like 23 to 25, and I've never been more fucking miserable in my fucking life. You know what I mean? So it's like broke, feria, doesn't matter. Like art is a part of what I do, you know? Like even right now, like I'm far from balling, but like I'm in a pretty comfortable position just like with what I have right now compared to what I have had in the past, you know? And I'm grateful. So right now it's kind of
That's
like
deep,
shit.
bro.
Doing all
That's
this,
deep.
having this space, doing it the way I'm doing it is all because of like art, and I feel like that's what motivates me. Because I don't think there's a life for it outside of this shit for me, you know? Because when I wasn't making art, I just didn't even feel like the same person. Like I just try to have like a regular ass job, and like that's it. That's all I do. I clock in and I clock out. I leave and I go hang out at a bar, and that's it. I'm like, fuck, no, that wasn't my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you connect your graffiti and your fashion that you're creating together?
I felt that one, bro. I felt that one. Shouts out to him, and that's why he runs that co-op. Shouts out to him, man. We need more people like that in the art world, in the world in general. Pass this art love along, man.
How does that align with each other?
I mean, just like how art is, it's like expressing yourself, and I want to express myself physically too. You know, wearing what I wear and printing on what I print and putting print on certain garments, and you know, everyone has their own like eye for taste, and you know, I just appeal certain, not even fashion, just like a sense of like, you know, style. I like screen printing as well, so it's like it kind of a different art medium that I like to do.
You like these are your pants, right?
Yeah, these are like some stuff I produce for sure. Yeah. Shit. Honestly, it's not like fashion, but yeah, I guess
Like hardcore.
my shit's like more like hardcore punk, just like shit DIY. I think it's DIY, do it yourself type of shit. You know, like, you know, I made the patches and then I silk screened the patch, hand sewn the patch. These are some pants I printed on. You know, these are old pants. You know, I'm just trying to fuck around and see what I can make, you know, and like I like to see something that's not even tangible become tangible in a way where it's like, damn, I made that, like, what the fuck, like that's crazy. Like I'm just like trying to experiment with my own vision.
Damn, you got the booty shorts now, boy. Oh shit! The booty shorts for the tortas.
Let me get 15 of those.
I know you guys are sick of me telling you to download Pi Adblock, but guys, the solution is simple. Just download Pi, and then you'll never.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, I had to rewind it a little bit, but this is what I'm talking about. On top of going out and painting, you gotta have the side hustle, bro. I was young when I was doing this, bro. So like, we were racking paint. Like, it was nobody's tomorrow. I can't say we, but certain individuals that I rolled with were racking paint like crazy. I did have a side hustle, so I was buying stuff, but you have to have a side hustle if you want to go out there and really destroy like these gentlemen are out there doing, man. Like, man, you gotta have some fetty. You gotta have some money if you want to go play with the big boys. It just is what it is. With that said, Watch those who know what you have. Lesson to be learned. Story time later. Get back to it.
My own vision.
Damn, you got the booty shorts now, boy. Oh shit! And the booty shorts for the tortas.
Let me get
Wait.
15 of those. Yeah, like he just posted a meme where it was like the fucking little Choleo Calvin just pissing on his throw up character. And I'm like, dude, that's fucking sick. So I was like, bro, let's run a shirt. So he sends me like the screen grab where it's literally just like a fucking meme that was on his stories. And I'm like, oh, bro, bet we can turn that into a shirt. And like within a week, we just dropped the shirt and we've been printing them ever since like, I think it was back in November. The craziest thing about running like a manual press, because now there's like automatic presses and shit and we're still doing everything by hand, for me is just like the physical side of it is tight. Like the busier I am, the more in shape I am, because this shit is so fucking physical.
Sick.
Yeah, and you gotta flash it so that you kind of cure it, let the ink sit, and then you put another layer on top, and that's how you get like that clean white bright print. And it's kind of crazy too, because like my setup is super minimal. Like I look at some setups and I'm like, fuck, that's crazy. I just got this tiny little dryer, this little 6-color press, but we're still just pumping out jale. Like sometimes it'll be like a 600 piece order that I gotta bang out in a couple of days, and you gotta do everything by hand. It's like, fuck. Like I never saw myself like running a screen printing business, but fuck it. It just kind of became a thing. But it's a good way to pay the bills. Fuck it.
What's the cost of being an artist in 2025?
Shit, I don't even think it's cost as much as it's like shit you don't get to have. You know what I mean? Like if you have a regular ass job and you're doing that shit, like you can afford like normal things like going out to nice dinners, kicking it all the time, shit like that. For me, it's a lot of kind of, because I'm working this different stuff and then I also have to have time to make my own art. Sometimes it just turns into that. Like, am I going to go out and kick it tonight, or am I going to sit down and work on some paintings? I think it's not really like a monetary cost as much as it's like, what are you sacrificing? I'm just in here painting, printing, making 3D shit, and every now and then selling something. Selling a painting feels like winning the fucking lottery sometimes.
What do you want people to take?
Hey, shouts out to him, man. He's a real hustler. He's a real freaking hustler, and he's got the right mindset to win. He's in the right place to win. And as a person who indulged in a lot of what I'm seeing right here, it's kind of crazy. Running a screen printing business is freaking hard. I'm obviously not the most tedious person. You gotta be very clean when you're running it. Like, let me give you guys an example. He floods that screen with white paint on a black shirt, right? Boom, 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 boom. Lifts it, he runs it under the dryer. He brings it back. Now let's say, for whatever reason, the white ink is not, it's okay, he pushed it through so it's on that side, and let's say it got flooded onto the other side, so the bottom, and it's there. Now you push it down on that shirt, and now the whole freaking shirt is like, it's ruined because it's like got a white splatter around it. If you can visualize it, great. If you can't, great too, because that's what actually happens a lot. I've messed up a ton of shirts and sweaters trying to press things out myself. Not to say it's impossible, because clearly he just did it, made it look super simple, but it's hard. It's hard to make it look that easy. It's hard. Shouts out to him, man, and let's get back to the money, y'all. Let's get back to the money. Shouts out to him.
Fucking lottery sometimes.
What do you want people to take away from like what you create?
Sometimes I get people who are like, dude, like you really like opened up the opportunities for other people to like put their character out there. So it hits home when I hear that. Like when I hear people come up to me and say like, oh, like it really kind of opened my eyes to maybe do something of my own, or like, you know, just get out there and try it myself, you know. So that's what I get hyped on that when people, you know, start to really impact their lives. But overall, like I'm just out here to put it up, and if they're hyped on it, and that's cool with me, you know. Like, but I'm honestly just doing it just for the fun and love of it.
I've had like people tell me that what I'm doing is very vulnerable as far as like putting artists in these vulnerable spaces to open up about what they've gone through and like how they approach life and how they create and provide kind of a safe space for people to speak on things. Like you're getting that energy directly from the artist. I'm trying to capture a conversation. It's all me asking questions, understanding where the artist is coming from, and trying to write them a statement as if they said it to help create a story that's moving, you know, and that can impact and change things, you know. Everything's free to read online. So the goal of this is not to make money, it's to create change and to shed light on artists with like good stories to tell.
I meet different artists, whether it's like graffiti or a painter or somebody who just like illustrates like their punk zines and shit like that. It's fucking sick, you know. And I kind of like support as much of all of it as I can, you know, through both like screen printing, through like helping people out with like production shit, getting their shit ready. So for me, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I can help you set up a t-shirt, I can help you scan a drawing and make that shit look fucking crispy, you know. Being a part of that process and helping them with achieve their vision, that's as much as like a joy for me as it is like making my own art, you know. And that's kind of like the big part that motivates me, is just this is what connects me to me and my community, and it's kind of always been that way, you know. Like I don't think about it outside of this anymore. Like this is just my life. Yeah.
All right, man. All right. So, shouts out to LA, man. Y'all got a hell of a little culture out there. I've always loved going to LA and looking at the art scene down there, man. Like now that I'm thinking about it, like yeah, there's always been just like super massive pieces out there ever since I could remember. There's man, shouts out LA. Shouts out Mario. Shouts out Mario. Shouts out Vandal Artistry. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a dope documentary series. I'm gonna try to react to it. Keep it short and sweet if I can. Sorry if I'm a little long with y'all. This excites me since my blood's flowing again, man. So make sure y'all give Mario a follow. I know I am. You guys tell me what y'all think down below. Comment section. Let me know. All right, man. Till next time. Peace.
I'm scared, man. Y'all